yelling and working on our communication, but we've got to sort of do that at the pizza shop and at the sushi joint. We really can't get it done at the racetrack this winter, so been going out and hanging out with him and trying to sort of build a rapport and hanging out with my family and spending time with them. It's been good.
How about you?
Yeah, I went to Texas for Christmas there and just spent some time with some family there and
That's what's
just been
up.
hanging out, getting ready to go to Daytona. Can't wait.
There you go.
I've been changing diapers.
I was about to ask you about that.
That's fun. That's fun stuff, Dale. You should pick that up as a hobby.
It sounds like it's awesome, man.
Sleeping through the night or no?
No, it wakes up once or twice a night.
No, you. Are you sleeping through the night?
I sleep with earplugs in. My wife gets up.
Gosh, I feel her pain. I have a 6-month-old, so I know how that is. But big year ahead. I do want to talk a little bit about 2014. You joined Twitter. You won the Daytona 500. I mean, a lot of cool things happened. What are your expectations for this season?
Well, we've continuously gotten better each year over the last 4 or 5 years, and we just want to continue to do that. We were doing everything but win up until 2014, and finally we got in the win column with a few races. So that felt really good to sort of see the progress continue. And even though we're got a new crew chief and there's a new car chief as well, a lot of new engineers, a lot of the key elements of the team still there, and we're excited. I think that my new crew chief has an engineer background, and the lead engineer I had last year, Kevin Meander, is still on board. So I think I got two of the best engineers in the garage. So they're going to be able to make fast race cars, and we just got to pull the strategy right on pit road and keep ourselves up front, and we should have a good year.
One in Martinsville last year. I have to ask where you put the clock.
Yeah.
I put it where I could see it, no matter where I was in the living room. So, and that thing, man, not complaining, but you got to wind that thing up like every 4 days.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Damn, you think it'd go for a month, but it's like every 4 days you got to wind that thing up. I'm like, God.
I mean, we've seen you win before, but as a fan, I think everybody can attest, that was the most excited I've ever seen you in Victory Lane. What was it about that grandfather clock that just got you so amped up?
Yeah, it was like a little kid getting what they wanted for Christmas. So, my dad had a few of them clocks. I grew up with one of those in the house right next to the front door, and there's certain trophies that are in the series that are unique, and that's definitely one of them. And I think whether you win a truck race there or a cup race, it's a great trophy that you're very proud of.
I know you guys are switching crew chiefs over the off season. You touched on Greg, but what about you? You have a new crew chief, Mike Hillman Jr. How have you guys been able to work on the chemistry before you get behind the wheel?
Well, like Dale said, in years past, we are always able to test, and that really helped the team gel. It really helped with the chemistry between driver and a crew chief. And it's been tough. It's been tough this off season not to be doing any of that. So kind of like he said, we just go to lunch a lot and hang out with him at the shop, and we talk racing. We do a lot of racing in our heads, but not actual racing, and we're all excited and ready to get down to Daytona for sure.
Absolutely. Tyler Young, 2014 was your rookie season. Pretty cool. What are you looking forward to this year?
Yeah, just getting back to the track. Learned a lot last year. We got same crew chief coming back, so all the same guys. So Chevrolet's been helping us a lot. We've been going to the wind tunnel trying to get it better and better. So just looking forward to get back to the track, and feel like we made a lot of gains last year, and looking forward to just kind of grow from that.
And you're from Texas, right?
Yes.
So our good friend backstage, Jessica, wanted to know if you could recite the Texas Pledge.
No, I can't. they made fun of me backstage because I didn't know it. So,
Okay,
I'll have to learn that.
All right.
Which celebrity has the best Texas, authentic accent? Because I see a lot of them try to do it. Is there a certain actor that nails it?
I don't know. They made fun of me when I moved here, but Dale and everybody, they talk. I feel like we talk pretty much the same, so I don't see the Texas accent much.
Speaking of entertainment, is there any TV show that you guys binge watch? We're asking people all day long, their favorite show. I know, when you have a little downtime on the plane.
And at my house, I don't get to choose what's on the television. So it's either Housewives or the Cooking Channel. So I learned how to cook a lot of things.
Is she into The Bachelor?
No. Thank God she's not into The Bachelor.
It's my Monday night special.
How about you, Tyler? Is there a show you've binge watching?
Well, my girlfriend likes to watch The Bachelor, so I've been doing a little bit of that.
You secretly like it, though, don't you?
Yeah.
My husband gets into it. He won't admit it.
How about you, Brian?
The Bachelor, unfortunately, my wife DVRs that. But we watch the Do It Yourself Network and the Cooking Channel a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Cool. Now, Dale, you joined Twitter. I know I said this earlier, last season. What have you learned from it as far as, are you able to speak with the fans, or do you enjoy it? What have you learned from Twitter?
It's a lot more positive than I thought it would be. Everybody that I talk to, other drivers and other people, they're like, yeah, it's good and bad. You just kind of got to not pay attention to the bad, but it's been a lot more positive. And especially like when you don't run good, the fans instantly are like, man, you'll get them next week. Or if you don't qualify good, they're like, man, don't worry about you going to the front. And it's such a motivation as a driver to hear that. And, you know, obviously when you win, you get to celebrate that with everybody, and that's the easiest way to sort of make that connection. So I've really, really enjoyed it, and hope to continue to have fun with that.
But you haven't used Twitter to sell those cars now, that eBay stuff. Have you ever sent out a tweet to be like...
No, I kind of felt like that was dirty. Like we were selling these two cars on eBay, and a guy that works at Universal was like, man, if you want to tweet them, here's the links. I'm like, it kind of feels a little dirty. I just let them sell and not worry about it. But yeah, I kind of pick and choose like how I interact on there, because you definitely can stick your foot in your mouth pretty easy.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a lot of Twitter police out there that coming at you.
Yeah, I learned if I'm drinking, I got to put Twitter away. My filter is not as good.
They should have a setting for that, you know?
They should. They should.
Yeah, I think so.
App.
Yeah, well, we also want to know, because you guys obviously go to each track, is there a favorite track, or is there one that you really don't like to race on? That you can say?
You know, for me, Darlington, I guess, has always been a difficult track, especially since the repave. I think I would have liked it more racing on the old wore-out surface, because when you have a surface that wears tires out, it seems like you can pass cars easier because there's more discrepancy between speed and if you manage your tires. But since it's so fast, and you know, the grooves up by the wall, it's tough. You know, restarts are kind of hairy, and passing cars is just difficult there. Even if you're a good bit faster, it's pretty hard to set them up. But that being said, in 2014 we had a great run there. You know, we ran in the top 5 almost the whole race and had a decent finish. So I used to always hate Richmond, and then all of a sudden the switch kind of flipped on Richmond. It became one of my best tracks. So hopefully that same thing's kind of in the process of happening at Darlington too.
All right. What about you, Tyler?
Probably Bristol, because I grew up short track racing, and the trucks run there on Wednesday night, and it gets a lot of hype. All the Cup guys are there and everything, and to get to go there under the lights on a Wednesday night show, I just feel that's probably a pretty cool track, and the racing's obviously really good there, so that'd probably have to be my favorite.
And not a bad seat in the house there either.
Yeah, I have to agree with Tyler. I really love Bristol. We have so much fun there running against the wall and trying to find